Everybody who ever wronged you is currently laughing at you because you are not more successful than them. They were right. Everybody is laughing at you. Behind your back, you're a man. Have some dignity. Have some honor. Stand up. Everyone is making fun of you. And the only possible revenge is success. It should be all you think about. It should be all you do. It doesn't matter who the president is. Nobody's coming. No one's gonna save you. You need to do it. Yourself. Just you. By yourself. Get up and do it. Otherwise, they're going to be right. You're gonna lose your youth. You're gonna lose your energy. You're gonna lose your chi. You're gonna become an old man. You're gonna sink into a chair. And you would have lived your entire life as a fucking joke. And if that doesn't motivate you to try, if that will not motivate you to do something simple like press buttons on a keyboard, which will affect the money in your bank, then you are born to lose. Anything that frustrates you in your life, you need to use to get better. The primary objective of your life as a man is to get better. If women are frustrating you, get better. If women are disloyal to you, get better. If women want rich jiggers, become a rich jigger. Win, fight. Battle, war, win, endless competition. It's hard out here. Every man wants the same bitch. You're out here to win. Fight, try, don't give up, dedicate yourself, motivation, perseverance, indefatigability, perspicacity, double down. Take risks, fight to the end. You can get an ass kicking. I've got ass kickings, but you don't quit. You fucking stand up there and you fucking take your beatings like a fucking man. Stop crying. Stop complaining. Stop complaining about the political system. Stop complaining about the tax structure. Stop complaining about women. Stop complaining. Stop and fucking work. Work. You cannot be demotivated. You cannot be distracted. Your silly ex-girlfriend's not going to convince you to give up. Nobody's going to convince you to give up. You're a winner. You're here. You don't need thank you. You don't need anyone to say you're doing a good job. You're not a fucking toddler. You're a man. You're going to dedicate yourself. Work. In the end, you will have everything you've ever dreamed of. You will have the Bugattis and the Paganis and the Koenigseggs and the jets and the yachts and the houses and the fame. And I know because that's what I did. When men wake up and say, I'm depressed and life is hard and I'm sad and I'm struggling right now, I say, okay, throughout history, men have always struggled. Happiness is for children and women. Name a time in history it was better to be a man. Was it better to be a man in World War II? Was it better to be a man on the Titanic? Was it better to be a man in the Napoleonic Wars? Was it better to be a man when you were sitting in Vienna and the Mongol horde arrived, ready to decapitate any male and enslave all the females? When's it ever been good to be a man? Building the pyramids, was that fun? It's always sucked. The only time being a man ever is good is if you become an exceptional man, which is even something feminists admit. Because feminists sit and complain about men and say, well, men have this, men have that. But they're talking about 2% of men.
Fascinating.
They don't talk about all men. They say men have the best jobs. 2% of men have the best jobs. Most men carry trash. So you're talking crap. So everyone accepts that the best possible human experience that exists is the top 2% of men. Anything below that sucks as a man. You're better off being a chick. So what I say to men is, look, life's hard. It's always going to be hard. It's always going to suck. It always has. The only way to get out is to become excellent and perform at a level where your echelon is so high that you get to live this brand new experience. You need to become strong and smart and interesting and charismatic. You need to become rich, powerful, well-known, connected. You need to do it.
But could all men do that?
No.
So, okay.
But I have to tell them the truth. When people come along to me and say, my life's shit, and I look at them and go, yes.
Do you feel like you can change
it? I don't think I can change or affect the world to the point where pain and suffering and bad things are not going to happen. So isn't it best if I just enjoy all of that? Doesn't that make me as powerful as possible if I say, oh yeah, okay, this is going to suck, good. I mean, I do it when I fight. Yesterday I was fighting, right? We were doing 12 rounds and all of us were destroyed. And the more he hurt me, the more I